Hey guys, Tom McKimmer back here for that video, guys. Welcome back to an episode of my Madden retrospective series, where we take a look at every single Madden over the last 3 Madden to see how much NFL stadiums have changed. And today we'll be looking at the Pro Bowl stadium. Now, first I was going to do this because it's just the Raiders stadium. I'm like, well, we already know clipped inside and outside of it, so what's the point? Well, apparently this is not just the Raiders stadium. Like, EA actually changed up a little bit of things for this. So let's start off with the tunnel, which we have a lot of glitched textures. And I'll be honest with you, I'm starting to think with Madden, especially now, like, aside my bad, I'm starting to think with this Pro Bowl stadium that everything is just glitched and broken. Because you're going to see what happens when we go outside the stadium, guys. It's not exactly like the typical Raiders stadium you can expect from Madden 24 or Madden 22. Actually, I don't know about Madden 24. I know about Madden 22 because we're playing this game right now. But Madden 22 outside the stadium is not the same as it is in Madden 22's Raiders stadium. So you have this area right here, which is a lot more lit up. That's definitely something a little bit different, is how lit up this area is over here. Which kind of surprised me a tad bit. Just because of how, like, dark it is in the actual, like, normal Raiders stadium. Like, it's like, oh, Pro Bowl? Let's just light up everything. So what you're going to see if you look outside is, there's nothing. This is a floating stadium. Now, it's not floating in the void. And we'll look at that in a second. Now, we do have our typical concession stands, as always, in Raiders Stadium. Nothing really changed as much there. It's very much the same as it always is. And if we go up higher, one booth higher, it's actually very dark up here, surprisingly enough. Usually 22 doesn't have this problem with the darkness, but we do still have our little thing here, and it does show off the Raiders logo. So I thought they might customize it for the Pro Bowl, but yeah, I mean, I guess not. I don't know why I would think that, because like it's literally it's not like that's colored in. Like, that's actually like, you know, a statue thing. So I don't know how they would change it. Maybe put like a banner on it, like a little thing on it for the Pro Bowl. I don't know. But we do have Pro Bowl on the screens right here, Pro Bowl 22. We have our screen which says Verizon, sponsored by Verizon, Pro Bowl. And then we have Pro Bowl NFC and then Pro Bowl AFC. Now keep in mind, as the years have gone along, we started getting some more skill challenges and less actual Pro Bowl action in the Pro Bowl. So it started becoming more of like a, hey, can the guy throw the ball, more than actually playing the football game, which makes perfect sense because, let's be honest, anything when it comes to Pro Bowl football is very boring nowadays. It used to be fun, it used to be really cool and, you know, entertaining. Now it's like, oh yeah, Pro Bowl football, yeah, awesome. Nobody's going to try out there, and everyone's just going to kind of half-butt it. So, yeah, it's different than it used to be in the old days, when Sean Taylor used to level people out. So, outside the stadium, like I said before, this is not your typical Raiders stadium outside. It is interesting what they actually did add. So, first off, the first thing that they added was these areas over here. Now, again, outside the stadium makes no sense because you can't see any of this stuff, right? So if you look outside the windows, it's just a blank void, which is what I expected it to be, right? Because that would make perfect sense. Now, you have random goalposts. What are these? I think these are pylons. Hold up, I can't go up that high. Yeah, these are random pylons. You have random pylons in the sky, which, already is interesting. You have the pyramid, so EA did not mess around. They were going to have the pyramid, the Vegas pyramid here. Obviously, this is Vegas, so, you know. They do have some of the towns. They have more of, some of the city. They have more of the pylons in the sky. I don't know what's going on with the pylons in the sky. You have these buildings, which, are these buildings in the Raiders map? I'm not sure if they're in the Raiders map or not. I feel like they're not. Do you have custom buildings for the Pro Bowl stadium? That thing, what? Okay. I guess. That's interesting to me, but let's go ahead and go on to Madden 23, guys. 1 second. Madden 23. Why does the Jumbotron say 22 on it? This is literally Madden 20. What's going on with EA? Well, anyway, this is Madden 23, but yet the Jumbotron say 22 again, which I guess they never changed it from 22 to 23. I guess the only thing I can guess on that is the fact that maybe it's because, like, technically 23, the Pro Bowl wasn't technically out yet. You know, like, the Pro Bowl happens at the end of the year. So that's the only thing I could think about personally. Because other than that, yeah, I don't get why that's not updated. Like, at least a 23. Now, I didn't really notice that when I first got Madden 23. I'll be honest with you. I kind of didn't really focus on that fact. And by the way, just a little side note here. Yes, it is Madden 23. I know. Madden 22 and Madden 23, very similar looking. But no, this is Madden 23, guys. I promise. This is not Madden 22 again. But that's so weird how that is not updated at all. Outside of the stadium, is this literally just a 22 stadium in 23? Things in the sky. EA. Y'all can't do this. Y'all can't do this, man. This is the exact same stadium as 22. Hold up. This feels like it's less dark. Maybe? Yeah, I think it's less dark in here. No, never mind. This is like just as dark here. This is literally 22. But in 23's game. You guys couldn't even take the time to change that to 23? Wait, no, I guess, but 23, the Pro Bowl was technically in 22. Now I'm confused. I feel like 22 is wrong, because 22 should have been 21, and then 21 should have been 22. It's, okay. Let's just see what else we got here. We got the same things up there. Same exact buildings over there. Same pyramid over here. I literally think this is just 22's map. Like, usually they do something to change it, but... Wait, no, this is different. Yeah, these buildings didn't have this fallout of a structure-based system here. So these are a little bit different. It's, like, not much different, but it's something, I guess. Like, they did definitely take the time to say... You know what? These buildings outside the stadium, let's make them a tad bit here. And it's also smaller. That's actually another thing. The map overall-wise is smaller. Wow. I wonder what they did on 24 then. Because we're about to go to 24, guys. And this is quite disappointing so far. Madden 24. So, yeah. This is like the first time I can say this game actually got updated in 24. Because, yes, there's an outside. Also, you have Pro Bowl on both sides. Doesn't say Pro Bowl 23 or anything like that. But you know what? It is what it is. It actually is updated. So, let's go ahead and go to the, around the stadium. Because inside the stadium, for the most part, it's just a lot more lighter than it was in 22 and 23. But 24... No, this was definitely a lot lighter in 22 and 23. This back wall especially. That back wall was like, actually, you could see the back wall. Now you can't see crap. Yeah, no. This is definitely a little bit darker, which is a typical with 24, is it makes everything darker. Now, the elevation outside the stadium is janky, to say the least. It's very weird. Now, of course, our typical 24 is put fans everywhere. Sorry, my allergies are going crazy right now, guys. I apologize. But anyway, though, 24, the whole stick to it is put, fans everywhere around the stadium, and it makes the stadium look better. It really doesn't, but yeah, that was EA's attempt with 24 to make the game better. Just put more fans, which all it does is if you run on PC, you don't have like a good GPU or system, you're going to have problems because of the fact that, you guessed it, more, things around. More entities around causes problems. So outside the stadium, it's not your typical Raiders stadium outside. So if you guys have not seen my Raiders stadium, make sure you check it out. Because you can kind of see a 22 to 23, 24 look at that. What is going on right now with the lightning? Is this like lightning, but not lightning? Okay. And then this pyramid is actually lit up. But in the Raiders Stadium, there's nothing going through it. So this is a custom stadium for the Pro Bowl. It says, welcome to Alliance Stadium, which is normal. So yeah, this is like actually customized for the Raiders Stadium, which I think is kind of dope. But for the Pro Bowl, which I think is kind of dope, but also really weird. Because like the lighting textures are janky and it's also very much elevated. Like, did they have to make it this elevated? Like, bro, I'm like touching the ground right now. Like, this is insane right now. But yeah, so it's your typical Las Vegas, Nevada type angle here. You can only play it in the dark because that's when the Pro Bowl and Madden is. Even though real life, it's actually during the day at like 1 o'clock. I'm pretty sure like not 1 o'clock, it's like 3:30. So it's like, very bright out. And because this is West Coast time, it's like 12:30, 1 o'clock. So it's actually very bright out in general. I don't know why they have it at night. I guess just because it makes it look better. You can't see all this from the actual stadium. But you know what? At least 24, they said, we'll make a custom map that's kind of like the Raiders map, but it's a tad bit different. And we'll glitch out all the textures. Really glitch out all the textures. And we'll do that. Because that is what we do. We are EA Sports. Bump, 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 bump. I don't know why I thought that would be a good thing to add in the end. But, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. It is definitely very interesting. See you guys next one. Peace out.